Does your twin flame truly love you? It can sound like an absurd question, but to ask this question is very real. And I'm sure the ones who are on the twin flame journey, you have asked yourself this question at least once, if not even more. I know that for many out there, the runner-chaser scenario is a very real thing. And this is what makes us question sometimes. Does my twin flame truly, really love me? Well, many times the mind is what makes us not see the reality and to retort what actually is happening. Because a twin flame connection is very sacred, it's very divine, but it's not like any other connection you have ever experienced. And so, yes, hatred is very, very real in a twin flame connection. However, we should not forget something. Hatred is love. Yes, hatred is also love. Even though it's a type of retorted love, but it is love. And if someone tells you that they hate you, or they show that they hate you, it means that you are blowing up their emotions. Yes, the emotional is very strong in the twin flame connection. You can watch the previous video when I'm speaking about that. And because a lot of emotional is coming up to the surface, then that triggers what is deep inside of us, which is very, very painful, and it is so difficult to deal with it. And I will tell you something though. I know that many of you are suffering because the one that you consider your twin flame is not talking to you. They have even blocked you on social media and so on and so forth. And this is a very good way to figure out if that really is your twin flame or not. Because your true twin flame will experience very strong emotions towards you related with your connection. And someone who is totally detached from you, who is very far from being your twin flame, will actually not experience anything. It will most probably change into empathy, which means, or even further, into apathy. So this person will go away and they will not care to contact you, to talk to you, or anything. Which means that our mind is making up story for a twin flame connection, which actually is not so, because deep inside of us we are craving for love, which is another topic. But still, if this person is your twin flame, even if they may seem very mean to you at the moment, but if they still have very strong emotions towards you, then that is a special connection between both of you. And Don't be afraid of it. Don't try to push things as well, because imagine that you are on the other side and you are the one with the triggered emotions, which hurt very, very, very much. Most probably these things are coming from childhood traumas, even for emotional blockages from other past lives. It is very complex and very individual for each one of you. That's why it is important to show empathy and to stay on the love vibration no matter what. To try to focus on the love between the two of you. Because when we stay in the emotions, we are alienating from each other. We are going away. Because, like I spoke in the previous video, your twin flame is your inner self, your hidden self, that you have buried somewhere very deep, because it's very painful to touch that part. It's very dark perhaps for you, and that's why you wanted to stay away. And the same is for your twin flame. It is very, very emotional, just the two of you to be around each other and not even having to say much to each other, but just staying around. This immediately will trigger emotional stuff. And that's why, yes, it is very possible that you or your twin flame can start to experience hatred towards each other. But, like I said, don't forget that hatred is actually love. And it depends on us to transform this sensation back into the love vibration, into the proper love vibration, the pure, sacred love that a twin flame couple share. I will be actually very happy if you put your questions down there on anything related with twin flames, and me or Andre will be happy to answer these questions. We feel that we are moving towards a new cycle of our connection. We ourselves have been experiencing a lot of emotional trauma coming up to the surface until now, and a lot of this has cleared, and things are starting to look totally different between us. We are moving up to a totally different level of connection, and we will be happy to share any of these experiences with you that may serve you somehow, that may help you somehow as well, because we ourselves know how difficult and painful it can be sometimes, even to stay around with your twin flame. But still, in the end, love always wins. And we love you all.